Burgess Taylor, and I was supposed to do a what's in your bag video a week ago or so, but I didn't take the artist date. It's just been really busy here. I've been trying to work on Project Me, and I've been trying to keep up with One Book July along with writing for Camp NaNoWriMo and the Hot and Sticky Summer Writing Challenge. I've been really busy. On Sunday, I spent the day with my daughter and my grandson. We went to the beach about 2 hours away. I got a little sunburn. My grandson did not, however, get any sunburn whatsoever at all because we coated him in Aveeno sunblock for babies. And several times he kept saying, "Big water, Mimi, big water." He loved it. He's ready to go back. He had a blast. I thought I'd do my what's in my bag video when I'm going to go on an artist date or when I'm going to travel somewhere, like when I go visit my parents or something like that, and I want to take my art journal supplies, but I don't want to be stuck with a humongous assortment of art supplies that I'm probably not going to use while I'm there. Kind of condense it. And since it is One Book July and I'm actually using one bag, this makes it so much easier. So I'm going to show you what's in my regular bag, and then I'm going to show you in my art journal bag, so it's a kind of what's in my bags video. I'm going to turn the camera around, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Okay, so these are my two bags, my totes. Let me move this one out of the way. This is a vintage Coach tote. She's a little bit stained. She's a red, but I still use her. There's nothing really wrong with her except that she's a little bit stained. I'm going to show you what's in my bag, and hopefully this is a pocket, and my phone usually goes right here, but my phone is charging right now. So this is my Project Me Traveler's Notebook. This is a Buteo bunker. We'll go through it in a minute. This is my Mini Writer's Bible. It is what I believe is a field note. It was a gift. And this is a passport. This is my wallet. These two are by Janelle Emiton. They are Janelli fishes. This is a Buteo bunker. If you open this up, it just has a little Piccadilly notebook in it. I just write notes, to-do lists. My wallet, if you want to see, it's a trifold. Like I said, it's a pocket. And I have, right now I have a post-it note on there. This is a little calendar so that if I have an appointment or something happens while I'm out, I can jot it down and then put it in my big one. This was my father's driver's license from when I was little. He died. Contact information. I have my driver's license and my debit card, stuff like that underneath here. I have Walgreens rewards card, Barnes & Noble card, that kind of stuff. My gold member card from Starbucks, my Books A Million. And this is the notebook that came in here. Mostly it ends up grocery lists, things that I need to pick up. I have another one of these. Lots of times I'll throw my cash in here so that the cash isn't right up front. If I end up with a business card or something, I put it in that one. Now my cash is actually in my coin purse, but I need to move it. And then this is, it's from Yellow Paper House, and it's got colorful paper in it. I have more of those little cards, and that's what's in here. I have a makeup bag. This is the little one that goes to my big one that I'm actually using as art right now. I have Burt's Bees lipstick. Have Bare Minerals mascara. I have a kabuki brush. I have Bare Minerals mineral veil. Bare Minerals perfecting veil, which actually shouldn't be in there. A lipstick by Cody or Katie or Kate. I have a small bottle of lotion. I have a Bare Minerals lipstick. I have the Bare Minerals original in medium beige, the small one, the travel one. Another little brush. This one goes with my Clinique, but it's easier sometimes. Regular Burt's Bees. Another lipstick by Bare Minerals. another lipstick by Bare Minerals, and their little tiny kabuki brush. And that's what's in there. So if I'm out and about somewhere, I can technically get made up, have everything in here but blush. And I have a little blush. I think that one's actually on my desk. Have my coin purse, which has coin and money in it. Like I said, I need to put the money in the other one. It usually just has my change in it. I have my keys. That came from Janelle. It matches most of my Traveler's Notebooks by Janelle. I have a $5 off coupon for Dollar General and then 2 lottery tickets that I need to check. I have gum, and I have another lip. This one is a really pretty coral color orange. And this, my grandson got when we went to Burger King. It's a little marker. See, it's a little blue marker. Has a dolphin on it though, and so I try to keep it for him. And I have the little notebook with the pens, but if I happen to be out and about and don't actually have a pen, I have a little pen. And it's a fun pen. So that's what's in this one. I don't really carry a whole lot of stuff in my purse, but I've been actually working on this. So before I show you that, I'm going to stick this to the side. Now this monstrosity is a very vintage Dooney and Bourke. That's the Dooney Bourke label. It's not on the front. This is actually when they were doing the tags here. That's a pen. Sometimes I'll put post-it notes right there, but I don't have any right now. First, let me show you, I guess, what's in here. This is my tablet. It's in the bag that my Project Me insert, my Ren, came in. So this is just my tablet. I keep it in here because I don't have a case for it yet. I haven't figured out whether I want to get one with a little keyboard or not. This is a book I'm actually reading. I don't keep the covers on these when I take them with me because the covers get messed up. So I'm reading this. This is The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. I read it, but I kind of read through it kind of quickly. And I'm rereading his book, so I'm reading this one again. This is my one bag for One Book July. And this is my Mermaid by Janelle. It's the Janelle fish. And see, I have a pen right here. I have the Uniball Vision, I think is what this is. And I keep this in this bag so that I always have a pen, because this is actually the tote. It's squishy because I just took everything out of it. But as you can see, it will sit, I can sit it on the floor without it actually the leather getting on the floor. The only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't keep its shape once you take stuff out of it. It just kind of falls flat. I take the 2 totes because I don't carry this stuff with me all the time. I've showed you this because of One Book July. This is what I carry with me. This is the one bag for One Book July, and usually this is pretty much what I condense it to when I'm going to go somewhere. Like I said, when I go to my parents, I go out of town. Last summer when my husband and I went on vacation for the long weekend, it was like a 4-night, 5-day vacation. We went to a cabin. This is pretty much what I took, was just in a different bag. So I have a little Ziploc bag of my very favorite washies. I have a pencil. I have my Waterman Travel. And I did this one instead of the Koi because this is smaller and this will actually fit in that bag without taking up all that bulk. I have a water brush that I can't find the lid to, so I put it in a little Ziploc bag. My 2 other water brushes. I have a Zig water brush, but the tip of it kind of got frayed, so I took the lid to it, the cap, and put it on this one. So those are my other 2 water brushes. A Sharpie paint pen in white. My Carbon desk pen with the waterproof ink by Platinum. My TWSBI Echo with Noodler's Bullet ink, and it is and isn't waterproof. You have to let it dry, and I've noticed if I heat it, if I dry the page with heat, it's more waterproof. It's a very wet ink, and you really have to wait. You have to, whatever you're doing, it will go on watercolor very well, but if you want to draw something with this or write and then watercolor over it, if you don't let it completely and utterly dry, it will smear. So I like Carbon waterproof ink better, the Platinum Carbon better, but I said I have a notepad and post-it notes. Those are just summertime things. I have this hooks together. This is the little stencil with the little things on it. This is what I use, like when I'm going to do the watercolor. Like if I'm using one of these markers and I want color on there, I'll use that. I have the 12 count of the Kuretake Zig Clean Color Real Brushes. I have a little set of scissors. I have my pencil sharpener, like I said. I have a Ziploc bag. Those are Jenny Penton's tip ends. And I have a couple of things like the little apple and the little butterfly. A couple of odds and ends that I pick up. Like if I'm out somewhere and I get a receipt or anything or something like that, I will put it in here. This is a bag of, it has a few washi tape stuff in it. It has little stickers. It has just little odds and ends, some washi tape pages that these kind. Little thing of post-it notes and a little page mark. Stuff that won't really fit in the Ziploc bag. This is a page marker. I got this with my order of the watercolor inserts, and I have two of these in here. And I have, yeah, the black one and the pink one. I have my crafter's tape, and I usually keep this with me, and I have a little mini glue stick in the bottom of here somewhere. It's a little tiny one. I have the fountain pens. This is black ink in it, and when this gets used up, I'll put the purple in it. And then this one has actually the violet ink in it. My Papermate Flare, it's not waterproof. I have a couple of different sizes of these. This is the 05. And of course I have my standby Sharpie pen, which is waterproof as well. I have my Inktense pencils. I think it's the 24 count and then the 12 count of the Prisma watercolor pencils. I have an extra thing, cartridge of the carbon ink, the waterproof for my drawing. And, oh, there's the other water brush. I was looking for it. So, 4 water brushes. And, like I said, several different Micron pens. That's pretty much what's in there. It goes with me when I travel. I go to my parents to visit about once a month. And I don't draw with a pencil a whole lot, but sometimes when I'm creating the weekly spreads or things like that, as far as the bullet journaling part of my Omni Journal goes, I do use that, and instead of an actual ruler, I'll use this for an edge. I have a mini ruler somewhere, but I can't find it. And there's a page mark. This only has 2 inserts. I have another insert, a pack of the 3 Moleskine inserts. This is Jenny's insert for Project Me. This is what is called the Wren insert, and I made the tabs, and that has a bird in there. And if you look, these also have little birds, and I decorated this with the bird and the washi tape with the birds and the roses on it. So I have this set up, and Project Me is about taking care of yourself as a woman. Sometimes when we become mothers or grandmothers, wives, we forget about ourselves. And since I started the Take My Life Back in April, part of that's been getting back to taking care of me, to literally taking my life back, to trying to clean and organize, to get on more of a routine, to losing weight and getting healthy and getting fit. Jenny had the Project Me. She separated into the 3 categories of mind, body, soul, or spirit. And I like that, so I am following along, and it's just a awesome group of ladies. Week 1, I did some notes. I took pictures of myself. Mr. Rockstar took that one, and that's a selfie. I kind of wanted a little bit more of a shot. This is in the kitchen where I'm always at, and this one's in the writing room where I'm always at. And this is a who am I, today and every day, my truths about me, stuff about what I'm doing. Project Me is about, like stressing out over things, my anxiety, the depression, ADHD. It's time to make some real changes. Dig down deep and be honest with your real self. Get real. Don't shelve your talent. Learn how to take care of myself. Nourish my gifts, my mind, my body, my soul. Find my why. This is the mind, and this is a hack from Leonie Dawson's workbook that I have, which covers some of the same stuff. I don't really like writing on her pages, but I love the book, so I was doing it in a separate notebook anyway, so this just works. These are some quotes and some affirmations, some notes. This is a quote, a very long quote, and I messed up. This is some information. This is stuff I'm about to work on. This is something else I'm about to work on. Here's the body section. I put this picture on Instagram. And like with this one, I was inspired by Heather Stillfusen. The colors were different. She'd a little bit done different. And then this was inspired by the Love Your Body campaign. I saw these on Google and I changed them up a bit to fit me. These are some goals for in the body section, like to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to take better care of myself, like more facials and more do-it-yourself pedicures and doing a treatment on my hair like once a week, that kind of thing. And here's the soul section, and that came from Leonie Dawson's workbook as well. Some notes and some affirmations and stuff, so that's what I'm working on. And these are just notes for Project Me. I found a quote, and that's what I'm working on about. There's not really a whole lot in there because I'm still working on it. And then this, after the first or second week, because I'm in my third week right now, today started my third week, I think. I changed things up because the one insert wasn't really working. So this has some of those stickers, a bunch of these, and some of these, some little cards, Project Life kind of cards are in there. This is my brain dump journal insert. I haven't really done anything with it. I had to take some pages out because I needed an insert for it, but a lot of the ones that I had were too thick. This one had 4 or 5 pages or more maybe, and so because this is the Nebula, I took the one that had the galaxy print because it only had 4 or 5 pages written in it, and I decided to use it as my brain dump. This is my writing notebook. This is watercolor paper. It is just put in here loosely. It is folded so that if I want to do watercolor, because this is thick paper, I have the holes in it. I was going to sew it together and I decided I really didn't need to. But if I want to do something, whether I want to do it a whole page or I want to cut it out or rip it out or whatever, I have it. And then this is, as most of you know, this is my Omni Journal. This is where I'm at today. This is week 3. See, I have stuff laid out. But over this past week, I've realized, and looking back at the pages, I've realized that this is actually working really well. I appreciate you watching. I'm sorry it's such a long video. This was a little bit more than what's in my bag. But people were curious, and I had several people ask me, what did I take? How did I work out? What I was doing? I hope you have a good one. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.